Okay, you're live.
I'm live on Facebook on a Saturday morning in the city of Oakland Park. And it's a pleasure to be with you this morning. And you may want to take a look just at the mic jack to make sure that it's fully seated. And there we go. So, welcome to the Urban Farming Institute talk at 10 this morning. And today we're going to brag a little bit. And we're going to talk about the value of community gardens and why really you should be participating in the community garden here in the city of Oakland Park. It's just absolutely an amazing sort of thing. And so let's start with some basic information. Today, it's a very special day, 4th of July. Howie has been out and about cropping in the chef's hydroponic garden. And he has cropped out some really nice collards, kale, chard, and he's bundled these up in a bouquet. And they're really first rate. They've been hydro cooled. Howie did it this morning, and it's right here, ready to go. And it's curbside, so all you have to do is drive by, and Howie will be here, and he'll take care of you. And of course, you can take advantage of it. This is the last crop of the season. Absolutely the last crop. There won't be another one. This is the end of the game for this season. But then come back in September, October, we'll crank up again, and we'll have another terrific season. If you've been part of our CSA program, you know that it's just been first rate. It's just been a wonderful experience. And we look forward to doing that again next year. But, as we think about the quality of the products that we offer here, we take just a great deal of pride in knowing that all of the products that we have are just really certified by us. We know the grower, we know the farmer. We've been to the farms, we've been to conversations with the grower. Howie is a professional chef, and my gosh, he rejects more stuff than I do. And it's typical that when we come in contact with a new grower, we're more than likely going to reject, because it's just not up to our standard, and that, of course, is not good for us. So we just move on. And over the years that we've been doing this, we've found a really good group of people that we're very happy with. So you're very much assured of the idea that products that you get here from UFI are just really first rate. And one of the products that we want to be able to tell you about a little bit, we've talked about this a lot, is our water meters, moisture meters, and you can pick these up. These are free. All you have to do is when you come by for your vegetables, you can pick this up. The vegetables are running right now. So if you come by, Howie is ready to go, and he's going to be here till 1 o'clock. And at 1 o'clock, that's going to be the end of it. So we have water meters for you. We also have eggs. And these eggs are absolutely amazing. This is from our grower up in Okeechobee. It's known as BioFarm. Alessandra and her husband are the chicken ranchers, and they just do a terrific job. This is a non-GMO diet when it's needed. Typically, these chickens are free range. They're tractored around the farm, and they're just very well taken care of. And if you've never had a really farm fresh egg, well, this is the opportunity for you to do that, because these eggs stand up. The yolk is firm. They stand up. They have terrific flavor. And if most people are just familiar with grocery store eggs, and on a good day they're average. Try a farm egg. They're superior, and we're very pleased to have a good relationship with BioFarm. They've been with us now for several seasons, and will continue to be with us for the summer and into next year. So we just sort of think about that whole process and the importance of good quality, high quality nutrition. Well, here you go. This is a great way to enjoy fresh chicken eggs right from the farm in Okeechobee. And also from BioFarm, we have duck eggs. I don't know how many of you have ever had a duck egg. I've never had one until just a few weeks ago, and we use these. Cassie used these in one of her recipes. These eggs are absolutely amazing. What I've been told is that some folks are allergic to chicken eggs, and those who are allergic to chicken eggs typically are not allergic to duck eggs. Now, that's what I've been told. I don't know that's 100% true, but there it is. That's what I've been told. If you've not had a duck egg, you should give it a shot because duck eggs are larger. Uh, they have more protein, and if you're doing some baking, duck eggs are just a superior egg to use in a baking situation. So a couple of products that we have here are really very, very good. We also get honey from BioFarm. And we also have honey from Three Rivers. And Three Rivers is just 2 miles from us. So if you want really, really local honey that's put together by a local grower or beekeepers, then come on in. We've got it here. We have it's all jarred up. And, come on in. We'll be happy to show it to you. It's a wonderful sort of thing. And of course, we have kombucha. And this kombucha is just a superior product. This is made by Ivan and Yvonne up in Pompano. And this is properly labeled and licensed and all that kind of thing that you have to have in order to sell a really high quality kombucha. And this is it. And on hand today we have elderberry and moringa, apple, turmeric, and cocoa hibiscus. And this is the cocoa hibiscus. And after I'm finished with the talk at 10, this will be my celebratory beverage. And remember that you want to keep yourself in good shape, so just think about take care of yourself in the garden because you want to stay good, well hydrated, and of course this is a good way to do that. So these are some of the products that we have here. Remember, we use what we sell, and we have a great deal of confidence in the quality of these products. Now here's the story about community gardens, and I really want to stress this, and happy 4th of July. I really want to stress this because, you know, the idea is that community gardens, number one of the 5 C's of gardening. Community gardens build C number 1, community. And when we were working with Leadership Broward and putting together the Common Ground Garden out here, it just became apparent that the mobility garden needed to be called the Common Ground Garden because when you have a community garden, everybody participates. It's just an even playing field. Everybody is on the same level. Everybody has to eat. Everybody hopefully eats every day, and the community garden is a good way to promote that idea. So C number 1, obviously, it's community. And what does community lead to? It leads to C number 2, connections. There are lifelong connections that have been made out here in the community garden. From people that have no gardening experience at all to people who have vast gardening experience. And it's just such a wonderful sort of thing. And they share information and they go to their various homes. And they have shared dinner and the vegetables and the whole thing. The connections are just amazing. And of course, the opportunity to collaborate. We have gardeners here that come in and collaborate with us. You know, we have Alex is out here today. He has 3 gardens. It's a really interesting sort of thing. It's a collaboration there. When the Invasive Species Brewery from downtown Fort Lauderdale was here, we collaborated with them in putting together a hops trial. That was a very serious collaboration. And you start thinking about, gee whiz, what are these collaborative opportunities that exist? And they're really, really very, very strong. And we really want to think about that as C number 3, collaboration. Number 4 is the opportunity to communicate. Communication is really the number 1 thing that we're going to do in being able to establish a meaningful community garden, is that we are going to be able to communicate. And from these C number 4, we get creativity. C number 5 is create. And just think of the things that have been created here. We have a gardener that, in fact, we have 2 gardeners that have set up hydroponics in their 4x8 garden bed here. We have the raised bed gardens for the mobility area of the farm. What a wonderful way to do this type of thing. And we really want to value all of our gardeners this summer, and we want you and invite you to participate in the Urban Farming Institute right here in the city of Oakland Park. Very convenient, right on Dixie Highway. It gives you an opportunity to come by and have an experience in summer growing. And of course, the last thing I want to talk about today is the Parade of Orchids. That was launched last Wednesday on the Stunson Nature Trail, and what an experience that was. That was just absolutely terrific. Not very many people there because of Corona, but nearly 100 orchids were placed into the trees along the Stunson Nature Trail. And more orchids are on the way. Goal for this project is $10,000. We've raised half of it now. And it's a community-supported effort. And just think, orchids are very, very important to what we do. We had orchids here for years and years and years. And over time, as development has come along, these orchids have gone away. So this is now an opportunity for us to reestablish native orchids that we used to see all the time here as part of our urban setting. And we thank the people, of course, from the Equality Garden Club, the Fairchild Garden, Fort Lauderdale Orchid Society, of course, the City of Oakland Park. And we participate in that too. So we really want to encourage you to go to the city website. Just go to the city website, look for the Parade of Orchids. It's on a little carousel type thing there, and you'll see it. It'll pop up. And just click on the Donate Now. And donations are accepted. It goes through GoFundMe, and goes into a special account that is set aside for the funding of the 1,000 Orchid Project here in the City of Oakland Park. So that's it for me today. I'm really happy to have you guys with me. And thank you so much for tuning in. In a little bit, you'll see us on Facebook. And we'll be also up on Instagram. And we thank Cassie and Teresa for doing that. So I'm going to have a little kombucha now, cocoa hibiscus. And we look forward to seeing you next week for the talk at 10. Until then, come on by and enjoy.